I didn't know really how to be a husband. I didn't know how to be a father. I had these young kids. Like, I leaned on work. So I went to work because it was natural for me. I knew it. It was comfortable. Everything else was super uncomfortable. Everything else was super chaotic. My wife like needed me in a way that I was just like, I don't know about that. So like I've been through all these trials and tribulations. And then at the end of the day, it really just came back to me telling myself stories of like, hey, I'm building this fucking stuff for us. But at the end of the day, it was obvious the trajectory I was on was going to be something that I ended up at the end of the day, just me alone holding the bag, or maybe not even holding the bag in a lonely situation. And so I really had to go back and do a lot of introspection on myself to determine like, I'm saying all these things, right? They're all the right things. And they all were true, but my actions didn't support what I was actually trying to do because I was not necessarily endearing myself to the people around me long term. When you talk about being in special operations and gone through the things that we've gone through and seen what we've seen and done all those things, like there's a mortality to it that makes you question and really put an emphasis on time, right? And presence and things like that. So presence is something that I work on all the time, but like I also have a really innate understanding to the fact that my kids are 5, 7, 10, and 12, and they'll never be 5, 7, 10, and 12 again. And so, like, I want that 5 year old experience with my 5 year old right now. I don't want to wait until I'm 62 because I can make millions of dollars and like they may or may not talk to me at that point, right? Like if I run the table and I say just wait 15 years for me to come back home and I'll bring you everything you've ever wanted and all they really wanted was just me to pay attention to them. Like you can't get that stuff back.